half the 10,000 now. But even 5,000 robots, that's the size of a Roman legion, FYI, which is like a little scary thought, like a whole legion of robots. I'd be like, whoa, okay. But I think we'll literally build a legion, at least one legion of robots this year, and then probably 10 legions next year. And I don't know, it's kind of a cool unit,
All right, so we all know Elon Musk is the richest guy on the planet, but here's the crazy part. He still grinds 7 days a week, pushing himself to be as productive as possible. And right now, one of the biggest things on his radar? The humanoid robot Optimus. A couple of years ago, all of Musk's focus was locked onto EVs and rockets, but guess what? That's changed big time. When you see a technology with insane potential, something that could turn Tesla into a trillion-dollar company, you can't just ignore it. What really caught us off guard, though, is how fast Musk is moving with Optimus. This isn't just any robot, it's an insanely smart humanoid that could completely reshape the world as we know it. Now, we get it. You might be skeptical. You might think we're overhyping this, or heck, maybe even just hyping up Tesla. And that's fine. But you need to know what's happening with Optimus. The latest updates from Tesla's all-hands meeting? Yeah, they're a big deal. So, is Optimus really about to shake up the world? When will Tesla actually start selling these robots to customers? Let's dive in and find out. Welcome to Tesla Car World.
The new Optimus 22 degree of freedom hand and forearm is now in production. And it's learning to walk and catch balls. It's pretty cool. I mean, look, that's where we came from. It's wild. So in a very short period of time, Optimus has gone from being an idea to the most sophisticated humanoid robot on Earth.
So what does this mean for the future of humanoid robots? The human hand is by far the most important part of the body when it comes to handling complex tasks. So imagine a robot with hands that work almost like ours. How insane would that be? For the first time in history, a robot hand has reached 22 degrees of freedom, just 5 short of a human hand, which has 27. That's a huge breakthrough. Now here's where things get really interesting. If Optimus's brain gets as smart as a human's and pairs up with this next-level hand, it could perform 80% of the tasks we do. We're talking everything from picking up something as tiny as a sewing needle to playing the piano. Of course, lifting heavy stuff like humans, that's still a challenge for now. But in our view, that's about the only real limitation. And let's not forget, Elon Musk himself has emphasized that with this hand, Optimus could do things beyond what we can even imagine. But that raises the big question, why is this hand such a game changer?
Yeah.
The hand might be close to half of all the engineering in Optimus. From an electromechanical standpoint, the hand is probably roughly half of the engineering.
The idea of a robotic hand isn't new, it's been around for ages, but actually making one, that's a whole different beast. See, the human hand is insanely complex, with hundreds of tiny muscles working together to create incredible dexterity and strength. To move naturally, a robotic hand needs a ton of actuators. But here's the catch. If you cram too many in there, the whole thing becomes bulky and loses precision. Even Elon Musk pointed this out.
We tried putting the actuators in the hand itself, but then you sort of end up having these like...
Giant hands?
Yeah, giant hands that look weird.
Now, here's something cool. Have you ever noticed that human fingers aren't the same length? If they were all the same, we'd lose a lot of dexterity. That's just a fact. And that's exactly why Optimus's hand also has 5 fingers of different lengths, allowing it to do things like catch a ball, grip a battery tray, or carry a drink without spilling. It's almost a perfect replica. Musk even revealed that nearly half of Optimus's engineering efforts have gone into perfecting the hand. And honestly, that makes total sense. Tesla had to redesign the entire mechanical system just to make this robotic hand move like a real one. In humans, most of the muscles that control the hand aren't actually in the hand. They're in the forearm, with tendons running through the wrist to move the fingers. And guess what? Tesla used the same principle. For Optimus, the actuators are placed in the forearm, with cable systems acting like tendons, allowing the fingers to move with precision and strength. That's a huge leap in humanoid robotics. Now, most people think of humanoid robots as something straight out of science fiction. But Elon Musk, he's not just trying to build one smart robot. He wants to mass produce them. One of the biggest reasons humanoid robots haven't taken off yet is simple. They haven't been useful enough, and they're ridiculously hard to manufacture at scale. But Tesla believes they can change that. They're aiming to produce millions of Optimus robots in the future, and at least 5,000 units just this year.
So this year, we hopefully will be able to make about 5,000 Optimus robots. We're aiming for enough parts to make 10,000, maybe 12,000. But since it's a totally new product with totally new, like everything is totally new, I'll say like we're succeeding if we get to half of the 10th.
Elon Musk has set an ambitious goal, 12,000 Optimus robots by the end of this year. But even he admits that's a pretty optimistic number. If Tesla actually pulls this off, that means they'd be building an Optimus every 44 minutes, which is insanely fast compared to any humanoid robot production today. That said, Musk is also realistic. He thinks 5,000 units is a more achievable target. And honestly, that makes sense. Mass-producing something completely new isn't easy. It comes with major challenges, from supply chain issues to assembly, testing, and fine-tuning the tech. Sure, Tesla has mastered large-scale EV production, but humanoid robots? That's a whole different game. They require extreme precision and way more testing. But at the end of the day, Musk is still confident. In the latest Tesla meeting, he made it clear that
this is a super big deal. Like my prediction is that, on this front, is that Optimus will be the biggest product of all time by far. Nothing will even be close. I think it'll be 10 times bigger than the next biggest product ever made.
Not too long ago, just last year actually, Elon Musk boldly stated that Tesla could eventually produce up to 10 billion Optimus robots. Now, we're not saying that's definitely going to happen. But the real question is, why does Tesla believe in this so strongly? To answer that, also in the latest Tesla meeting, Musk made it clear that
and Tesla has some important missing ingredients that others don't have, which is our robot has a real brain. It's like the Wizard of Oz. It's got the real world AI. So Tesla's the leader in real world AI. What we learned in the car, we translate to the Optimus robot. And we also take our expertise in electric motors, in batteries, power electronics, structural design. And then another major important thing is that we're very good at manufacturing.
Think Tesla's only edge is technology. Think again. Expanding beyond EVs, Tesla can't just rely on engineering expertise to dominate the market. If it were just about knowledge and experience, they'd be no different from other tech companies, Boston Dynamics, for example. They're insanely good at robotics, but guess what? After nearly 2 decades of research, they've barely built more than a handful of humanoid robots. Meanwhile, Tesla, the idea of Optimus didn't even exist before 2021. So what's really giving Tesla the upper hand? Yeah, it all comes down to scaling and manufacturing. By bringing robotics into mass production, Tesla is leveraging its 2 biggest strengths: building cutting-edge robots and manufacturing them at scale. As Musk put it, Tesla doesn't just want to make robots, they want to make billions of them. Sounds crazy? Maybe. But remember, people once thought EVs could never replace ICE cars, and now, look where we are. Of course, Optimus isn't quite there yet. Right now, it's still being hand-built, with no automated production line like Tesla's EVs.
Well, there are actually some Optimus robots being built in Fremont right now. So we'll... Not sure what that was, but... But we expect to have an Optimus production line here as well. So there'll be Optimus production starting in the Bay Area, and then we'll have the even bigger Optimus production line here in Austin. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of robots. So.
Elon Musk has confirmed that several Optimus robots are already being built at Fremont, working on tasks related to their own development. That means production has officially started, even if it's still on a small scale. At the same time, Musk revealed that Tesla is setting up an Optimus production line in the Bay Area, with plans for an even larger manufacturing facility in Austin. This shows that Tesla is taking a strategic, step-by-step approach to Optimus production. They're starting in Fremont, where they already have experience building EVs. This lets them fine-tune the robot assembly process before scaling up. Once things are running smoothly, Austin, home to Gigafactory Texas, will become the main production hub. operating on a much larger scale. Some people joke that a Tesla bot could build another Tesla bot. Sounds cool, right? Well, we're not quite there yet.
I mean, ultimately, I think we'll be making tens of millions of robots a year type of thing. It's like serious volume. Maybe 100 million robots a year. It's wild.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Like Elon Musk said, Tesla could eventually produce tens of millions, maybe even hundreds of millions of Optimus robots per year. That would mean production at an insane speed, but let's be real, that's a long-term vision. A more believable milestone for now would be 1 million Optimus per year. At that scale, Tesla would be building one Optimus every 40 seconds. Sounds crazy, right? Almost too fast to be believable. To make that happen, Tesla would need a highly automated assembly line, where every component, batteries, actuators, sensors, and the frame is put together with extreme precision and speed. The big question is, how long will it take to reach that level? And, more importantly, can Tesla get there before competitors catch up? Right now, there's no clear answer. The real test is whether Tesla can successfully produce at least 5,000 Optimus units this year, and at what pace. That will give us a much better idea of how fast they can truly scale.
I'm hopefully ready for Optimus to be used outside of Tesla-controlled environment, or maybe around the middle of next year, second half of next year sometime. So that's, I think, yeah, sounds about right. Probably second half of next year is when they'll be available. And then we will offer Optimus robots first to Tesla employees, so that, because it's probably have a few bugs, but it's going to be very cool. You'll want to invite your friends over and say, check this out.
Elon Musk is confident but also realistic about Optimus's development. He hopes that by the second half of next year, Optimus will be able to operate outside of Tesla's controlled environment. That means Tesla is already planning to expand testing, starting internally before rolling it out to the market. Musk emphasizing that Tesla employees will get access to Optimus first actually makes a lot of sense. Why? Because let's be honest, everyone wants to get their hands on Optimus as soon as possible. But Tesla has a good reason for this strategy. First, by selling Optimus to employees first, Tesla can gather real-world feedback, fix technical issues, and improve the robot before offering it to the public. Musk himself admitted that Optimus might still have some bugs in the early stages. Just like any breakthrough technology, Optimus will go through extensive testing and refinement before it's nearly flawless. And let's not forget, every major tech product has had early-stage issues. The first iPhone had battery and connectivity problems. Tesla EVs have needed constant software updates to improve performance. Having bugs doesn't mean failure, it's just part of the tech evolution. With Optimus, Tesla will likely use over-the-air updates and real-world data to make it smarter, more agile, and more reliable over time. Still, Musk sounds excited about this product, saying it will be super cool, something people will actually want to show off to their friends. That's classic Musk, bold, ambitious, but also realistic. He's not promising perfection right away, but instead a gradual rollout, from internal testing to full market release. Now here's what's really fascinating about Optimus. It learns. It's not just a machine that follows pre-programmed instructions. Instead, it operates on a system similar to Tesla's self-driving AI, making decisions in real time based on the data it collects. Early on, Optimus relied on remote control to learn, which made some people think it wasn't actually smart. But think about it. Humans also need to learn from others before they can do things independently, right? Could you drive a car perfectly on your first try? Of course not. So, don't underestimate a robot's learning process. In fact, Musk even claimed that by the end of this year, Optimus will be fully autonomous. If that happens, we could be on the verge of a robot revolution, where humanoid robots handle a wide range of tasks completely on their own. But here's the most important part. Optimus isn't just another industrial robot that repeats a single task over and over, like robotic arms on an assembly line. It can observe, analyze its environment, recognize objects, and make decisions in real time. That's why Tesla wants to deploy thousands of them in factories next year. If Tesla pulls this off, Optimus could completely change how humans work. But if things don't go as planned, how long will it take for Tesla to fix the issues? And the biggest question of all, is the world truly ready for an army of intelligent robots? Ultimately, what makes Optimus special is its brain, a neural network that Tesla confidently claims is the best robot brain in the world. But how does it actually work? Imagine a system that is constantly learning and adapting, just like how humans improve through experience. Tesla's self-driving cars use cameras and sensors to learn to drive better, and Optimus does the same to perfect its skills. So the question is, when a robot can learn and evolve on its own, will it eventually surpass human limits? Today's episode is all about our sharing and analysis through what Elon Musk mentioned about Optimus in the recent Tesla All Hands livestream. Some plans and goals will happen soon this year, but others will be stories for many years to come. What do you think? Is Optimus really the future, or just an ambitious dream of Elon Musk?
Like in 2026, it's really the kind of thing where you could tell it to do kind of a wide range of tasks.
Elon Musk has once again sent the world into a frenzy by unexpectedly teasing a special mission involving Optimus, the humanoid robot developed by Tesla. But this time, Optimus isn't just some factory assistant or a basic task-performing machine. A series of newly announced upgrades show that it has advanced far beyond what the public previously knew. Leaked information reveals that Optimus will be fully autonomous in extreme environments, using cutting-edge AI to adapt to situations that haven't been pre-programmed. Its self-repair mechanism allows it to keep running without human intervention, while next-gen energy technology ensures sustained high performance over long periods. Most notably, an upgraded sensor system and navigation algorithms will enable Optimus to move with impressive agility and handle complex tasks beyond imagination. So why are these groundbreaking upgrades being rolled out now? Just how big is the mission Optimus is gearing up for? The mysteries behind this operation are slowly unfolding, and it might just redefine how we see the future of humanity. Specifically, in a post mentioning Optimus on X, Elon Musk revealed, "Starship departs for Mars at the end of next year, carrying Optimus. If those landings go well, then human landings may start as soon as 2029, although 2031 is more likely." We're not here to debate whether Musk's timeline is spot on, because let's be real, the success of Starship is still up in the air. But when it comes to Optimus and what it could do for humans on Earth and Mars, one thing's for sure, the future is already taking shape. At this point, we'd be completely wrong to call Tesla just an EV company. Yeah, they used to be, but not anymore. They're evolving into a company of technology, artificial intelligence, and energy. If EVs are making the planet cleaner, then the AI inside Tesla's products is helping humanity advance faster, safer, and with less effort. But here's the thing, AI will always be just AI unless we bring it closer to humans. Take ChatGPT, for example. It has an immense amount of knowledge and data, but it can't do much beyond generating text or images. Simply put, AI can tell you the recipe for any dish, but it can't cook it for you. That's exactly why Tesla created Optimus. And its mission is not just crucial for the company, but for humanity as a whole. Imagine a world where humans and robots coexist, working side by side to reach new heights. We're talking humanoid robots everywhere, on the streets, in stores, hospitals, factories, anywhere labor is needed. Forget for a second whether Elon Musk will actually succeed in sending Optimus to Mars. Back in late 2022, when he first announced the project, plenty of people were skeptical. A humanoid robot, what could it really do? Was this just another far-fetched dream? But month after month, year after year, we've watched Optimus evolve, not just as a machine, but as a symbol of innovation and a giant leap forward in technology. Tesla isn't just building a robot, they're creating a companion for humanity. With advanced AI, Optimus isn't just about walking, lifting heavy objects, or following simple commands. It learns, adapts, and integrates into its environment. It could work in factories, assist with household chores, and even provide support in hospitals or nursing homes. Now picture this. One day, every household might have an Optimus robot, just like how smartphones went from being a luxury to an everyday necessity. Could this happen sooner than we think? What makes Optimus truly special is its brain. Unlike other robots that are simply programmed to perform basic tasks, Optimus is built on Tesla's self-driving software platform. It doesn't just see the world through camera eyes, it processes information like an artificial neural network, similar to how humans perceive and react to their surroundings. With an astonishing pace of innovation, Tesla has surpassed long-standing players in the robotics industry in just 2 years. If a Tesla car is essentially a four-wheeled AI-driven robot, then Optimus is the embodiment of AI in human form. Before continuing the conversation about Optimus, please help us subscribe to the channel, ring the bell and share, so that we have more motivation to launch analysis videos, as well as share the latest updates about Optimus. Thank you. In our view, the real value of Optimus isn't just in its technology, it's in its mission, freeing humans from boring, dangerous, and repetitive jobs. Imagine a world where factory workers no longer have to do back-breaking labor, where the elderly never feel lonely, because Optimus is there to care for them and keep them company. This isn't some sci-fi fantasy, it's a future that Tesla is actively building. We believe that by 2026, when Optimus enters mass production and hits the market, the world will witness a revolution. Barriers of cost, technology, and public perception will start to break down. And the question won't be if Optimus will succeed, but when we'll have one of these robots in our own homes. Over 1 billion humanoid robots on Earth? Sounds far-fetched, right? But remember, just a few decades ago, people thought mobile phones and self-driving cars were impossible too. As technology explodes and costs drop, Optimus could become an everyday part of our lives sooner than we think. Like Elon Musk, the CEO of Mercedes-Benz has painted a bold vision for the near future. Humans may no longer be needed in car manufacturing plants across Europe. According to him, not just Mercedes-Benz, but all German automakers could fully automate their production lines to stay competitive with China. Mercedes-Benz has already taken a step into this new era with its humanoid robot pilot project. They claim that within the next 5 years, these robots won't just work alongside humans, they could completely replace factory workers. Meanwhile, in China, companies like BYD, NIO, Huawei, and Toyota are racing to integrate robots into production at an astonishing pace.
But then, assuming things go well, we'll 10x that output next year. So we'll aim to do maybe 50 to 100,000 humanoid robots next year, and then 10x it again the following year. It's like 500,000 robots in 3 years.
Earlier this year, Elon Musk made an insane declaration. Tesla plans to mass-produce between 500,000 and 1 million robots by 2027. Even this year, at least 5,000 to 10,000 Tesla bots are expected to roll out from the Fremont factory, with that number projected to skyrocket to 50,000 to 100,000 Optimus units by 2026, marking Tesla's official entry into the humanoid robot market. What's even more striking is Musk's belief that Tesla can scale Optimus production exponentially, potentially increasing output tenfold each year. If this claim had come from any other company, it might have been dismissed as unrealistic or overhyped. But with Tesla, this could be a future that's closer than we think.
So everything we've developed for our cars, the batteries, power electronics, the advanced motors, gearboxes, the software, the AI inference computer, it all actually applies to a humanoid robot.
Despite having little experience in robotics, Elon Musk has boldly claimed that Tesla can mass-produce Optimus at just $10,000, a shockingly low price in the world of humanoid robots. Tesla's secret? Transferring technology from electric vehicles to robots. Instead of building everything from scratch, Tesla is leveraging what it does best: batteries, motors, sensors, actuators, cameras, and a host of other key components, all designed and manufactured in-house. These parts were originally optimized for cost efficiency in the EV industry, and now they're giving Tesla a major advantage in developing Optimus. On top of that, Tesla isn't reliant on external supply chains like many other robotics companies. The Optimus production and assembly line at the Fremont factory is already running smoothly, cutting costs and speeding up manufacturing. Initially, many expected Optimus to be built at Giga Texas, but reality turned out differently. That factory still seems to be prioritized for bigger projects like the Cybertruck, Cybercab, and Tesla's next-gen EVs. If Tesla can bring Optimus to market at a final price of $20,000, it would almost guarantee that Optimus becomes the world's first truly affordable and widely adopted humanoid robot, rather than just another expensive prototype like those before it. This is something that almost no competitor has managed to achieve. Here's a fact you probably didn't see coming. In an interview, even the CEO of Boston Dynamics, the pioneering robotics company, admitted that Tesla might accomplish in a few years what they've been striving for over 3 decades to achieve.
The Tesla team are making great progress in 1 year building a couple of machines, from scratch. That's remarkable. They're shining a spotlight on the importance of this technology, which we've been arguing for 30 years. So I think that only helps us.
Yeah.
This raises a huge question. If Tesla truly delivers on this promise, how will the world change? Are we inching closer to an era where robots aren't just tools but an integral part of the global workforce? According to Elon Musk, around 10,000 Optimus robots will be produced this year, but only for internal use. What does this mean? We believe Tesla isn't rushing to push Optimus onto the market. Instead, they're training these robots inside their own factories, allowing them to gather real-world data and adapt to various tasks. If testing goes well, Optimus won't just be doing simple jobs like cleaning, transporting parts, or organizing battery packs. It could actually take on critical roles in EV production lines. Last year, reports that Optimus was still being remotely operated led many to wonder, will it really be autonomous when it launches? After all, if a humanoid robot still requires a human controlling its every move, how useful is it really? Now, imagine buying an Optimus, only to find out that instead of instantly helping with tasks, you have to manually program every action, something that could take weeks or even months. Sounds pretty frustrating, right? A robot only has real value if it can learn and adapt on its own, not if it needs to be teleoperated. But this is where many people get it wrong. Tesla isn't remotely controlling Optimus because it's not ready. It's doing so because this is the fastest way to accelerate AI learning. Think about how humans learn. We observe, mimic, and gradually understand processes. Optimus works the same way. It doesn't need to be manually programmed for every single task. Instead, by simply watching enough examples, it can infer patterns and execute jobs it was never explicitly taught.
It can watch a video of something like a person and then learn just by looking at that video and do that task.
This sets the stage for a bold new reality. Tesla could be the first company to deploy humanoid robots at an industrial scale. If Optimus proves its worth in Tesla's factories, there's no reason it couldn't expand into countless other industries, and we bet major corporations will be lining up to place orders. Any company that ignores Optimus in their production line might just watch their competitors pull ahead. Now back to Elon Musk's latest announcement about Optimus. While there's plenty of debate over whether his Mars mission timelines are overly optimistic, the idea of armies of Optimus robots working on the Red Planet in the coming years is something we just can't ignore. Yeah, right now this might sound like straight-up sci-fi, but if Musk pulls it off, he'll force the world to see things differently. Once Tesla successfully sends Optimus to Mars, its significance will be undeniable. These robots could be the real first settlers, surviving longer than humans and handling critical tasks, like collecting planetary data and setting up basic infrastructure. Unlike traditional rovers that rely on GPS, which is useless on Mars, Optimus can navigate using 2D cameras, allowing it to operate in an unfamiliar, extreme environment without needing a satellite positioning system. Recent tests have shown that Optimus can climb stairs and navigate uneven terrain. Sure, its speed is still pretty limited, but the way it reacts to different surfaces is a solid sign that it could handle rough landscapes, steep slopes, and maybe even some mysterious Martian caves. Who knows? Maybe Optimus will even help us find clues about extraterrestrial life. Just kidding. But what truly sets Optimus apart is its ability to think and learn. It's not just a robotic explorer. It can analyze minerals, search for key resources like frozen water, and adapt to unpredictable challenges. Imagine a future where Optimus scouts mineral deposits, maps out the terrain in detail, or even autonomously transports equipment to distant outposts, all without human supervision from Earth. With an integrated AI accelerator, it wouldn't just complete tasks efficiently, but would also learn and adapt, something any real Mars robot needs to function long-term. One thing we're really curious about: how will Optimus charge its battery on Mars? On Earth, robots can simply plug into the grid or charging stations. But on Mars, where there's zero existing power infrastructure, keeping Optimus powered up is a massive challenge. When Tesla first dropped Optimus in 2022, it was just a rough prototype, rocking a 2.3 kilowatt-hour battery using standard 2170 cells, a design that was still bulky and far from optimized. At the time, Tesla's cutting-edge 4680 battery tech wasn't ready for prime time. But now, the game has completely changed. Tesla has secretly upgraded Optimus with the 4680 battery. And while the full specs haven't been officially revealed, what we do know is already blowing minds. The 4680 battery isn't just an upgrade, it's a straight-up technological leap. Packing 5 times the energy density of the 2170 cells, it allows Optimus to store way more juice without getting any bigger. More importantly, production costs are slashed by 14%, paving the way for a future where millions of Optimus bots can roll out cheaper than ever. The result? A faster, stronger, and more durable Optimus. Its weight drops by 22 pounds from 160 down to 138. Its runtime stretches to a solid 10 hours, and the upgraded 3 kilowatt-hour battery packs enough power for a full workday. No recharge needed. But the craziest part? Optimus doesn't need a human to plug it in. It finds its own way to the charger, lines itself up, connects automatically, and once it's juiced up, it unplugs and gets right back to work. And here's something that might just shock you. While an EV takes 30 to 40 minutes to fully charge, Optimus, with its sub-3 kilowatt-hour battery, can hit 100% in just 10 minutes or even less. But hey, that's on Earth. One possible solution is using solar power, since Mars still gets sunlight, just not as much as Earth. The problem? Martian dust can cover up solar panels, cutting down on charging efficiency. Plus, if Optimus is running at night or in low-light areas, it might need fuel cells or some next-level energy storage tech to keep going. So, what do you think? How could Optimus recharge its batteries on Mars? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Of course, as we mentioned at the start of the video, the biggest question is still, will Starship be ready in time to actually get Optimus to Mars? Because at the end of the day, no matter how smart Optimus is, if SpaceX can't even get it off Earth, this whole thing is just sci-fi dreams. AI will truly go mainstream when humanoid robots become part of our daily lives. That's not some far-fetched prediction. According to NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang, this could happen in just a few years, not 5 or more. And honestly, we're already seeing signs of this shift. Humanoid robots are no longer just flashy tech demos. They're steadily making their way into real-world applications. In industry, they're popping up on car assembly lines and warehouse floors. In healthcare, they're helping take care of elderly patients. Even at home, the idea of a robot that cleans your house, cooks your meals, or takes care of your pets isn't as far off as it used to be. What makes this new gene of robots different? AI. With reinforcement learning and large language models, these bots don't just follow commands. They learn, adapt, and figure things out on their own. Once doubted and delayed, the Tesla Semi is now ready to revolutionize the transportation industry. For the first time in history, an electric truck can travel 500 miles on a single charge, accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 20 seconds, even while carrying 36 tons of cargo, all set to replace the noisy, polluting diesel trucks of the past. But that's not all. With the upcoming second generation, the Semi will not only be faster and more powerful, but will also feature a special innovation that will leave truck drivers in awe. Elon Musk has claimed that this will be a game-changing feature, helping transport companies save millions of dollars annually and making the Tesla Semi an indispensable choice for transportation fleets. And the craziest part? Once the Giga Semi factory is fully operational, Tesla will be able to produce a Semi in just 5 minutes. The year 2025 will mark a major milestone, with at least 10,000 Semis hitting the road and ready to dominate the market. So, what makes the Semi Gen 2 special? What technologies will allow it to completely outperform diesel trucks? And why will companies that don't adopt the Tesla Semi lose massive profits? Let's uncover all the secrets behind this electric supertruck right now. The Tesla Semi factory is progressing at an astonishing pace, possibly even ahead of schedule. Tesla is expected to ramp up production by mid-2026 and reach an annual capacity of 50,000 units by the end of the year. But with the way things are going, could they start even sooner? Recently, a construction progress video of Giga Semi provided by Zangler has revealed clear signs that work is accelerating, with the new factory now approximately 68% complete. The foundation area in the southwest corner is nearly finished, with the first rows of steel columns appearing, an obvious indication that the steel framework could be erected within the next few weeks. The stamping pit, one of the most complex sections, has been backfilled and compacted, signaling that Tesla is ready to build the surrounding factory structure. Additionally, the presence of large storage tanks raises many questions. Could Tesla Semi be switching to CATL prismatic batteries instead of the current 2170 cells? Or are these tanks related to another critical production process? Meanwhile, the drainage system is complete, parking lot fencing is being installed, and propane tanks have been strategically placed, likely to provide heating for the facility or to accelerate concrete curing. All signs point to Tesla ramping up progress at an incredible speed. When we say Tesla could produce a semi-truck in just 5 minutes, it sounds unbelievable, right? We found it hard to believe too, but they just might pull it off. We all know that semi-trucks, like most Class 8 trucks, require significantly more manual assembly compared to passenger cars or light-duty trucks. This is mainly due to their large size and high complexity, making full automation of the manufacturing process challenging. Additionally, Class 8 truck production volumes are much lower than passenger cars, usually only a few 100,000 units per year, making it less cost-effective to invest in a fully automated production line. More importantly, these trucks are often built to customer specifications, with custom configurations for engines or motors, transmissions, suspensions, and axle lengths. This requires a flexible assembly process that still relies heavily on human intervention. However, certain stages, such as frame welding, painting, and the installation of standardized components, are automated to ensure precision and production efficiency. So, how can Tesla possibly build a Semi every 5 minutes? All of this is made possible by the massive scale of Tesla's new factory combined with the existing Nevada facility. With this setup, achieving such production efficiency is entirely feasible. Elon Musk confidently stated that once the factory reaches full capacity, it could produce up to 50,000 trucks per year, an ambitious yet highly challenging goal. As we know, Giga Nevada not only manufactures the Semi, but also produces batteries on site, allowing Tesla to eliminate wait times for battery shipments from other factories. This advantage is particularly crucial in optimizing the assembly process for the big rig's battery pack. Furthermore, as we've pointed out many times, the Tesla Semi's electric motors and battery system have significantly fewer components compared to the complex diesel engines of traditional trucks. This simplification contributes to a drastically reduced assembly time. But let's break it down further. What does 50,000 trucks per year actually mean? That's over 135 trucks per day, more than 5 trucks per hour, or roughly 1 Tesla Semi completed every 10 to 15 minutes. And if Tesla continues to optimize production, the goal of completing a truck every 5 minutes may no longer be just a vision. It could become a reality. However, to truly conquer the market, Tesla needs to scale up even further. Looking at the bigger picture, in 2023, a total of 297,000 Class 8 trucks were sold in the US and Canada, with industry giants Kenworth and Peterbilt accounting for 190,000 of those. This means that while 50,000 trucks per year is an impressive milestone, Tesla would need to double its production to become a dominant force. Tesla is not just manufacturing a truck, they are redefining the trucking industry with the Semi, a cleaner, quieter, and lower-emission alternative. Major corporations like PepsiCo, Walmart, DHL, and Costco have already recognized this shift and are eager to add the Semi to their fleets. But Tesla isn't stopping there. The company is steadily moving closer to mass-producing the second-generation Semi. So far, most of the units produced have been first-generation prototypes, utilizing 2,170 battery cells, with only around 100 trucks delivered to customers. But this is just the beginning. Dan Priestley, head of Tesla Semi Engineering, has revealed that large-scale production of the next-generation model will commence as soon as Tesla gathers enough real-world data and expands its megacharger network. This suggests that the next-gen Semi could arrive as soon as next year, right when Tesla is poised to revolutionize truck manufacturing. We don't believe the Tesla Semi will use CATL batteries. While they are cheaper and could help lower the Semi's overall cost, CATL batteries simply don't offer the performance needed for the Tesla Semi. Some leaked reports suggest that the second-generation Tesla Semi will transition from using 2170 battery cells to the more advanced 4680 cells. This transition is aimed at bringing significant advantages in both performance and production costs, as the 4680 battery is Tesla's preferred choice for high-end electric vehicles that require strong performance and efficiency. As we know, the 4680 cell has a higher energy density, allowing for an extended driving range without increasing the number of battery cells, while also improving fast charging capabilities. Additionally, its tabless design reduces the number of components, simplifies the manufacturing process, and makes the Semi lighter, ultimately enhancing overall efficiency and performance. 4680 batteries will make the Tesla Semi Gen 2 more cost competitive, extend its range, and enhance its operational efficiency, giving it a significant advantage over other electric trucks on the market. With an estimated completion rate of around 68%, the Giga Semi project is coming into clearer focus than ever. A massive 4 million square foot factory backed by a $3.6 billion investment. We believe that not only the Tesla Semi but also several other models will be produced at this facility, such as the Tesla Bus, Minivan, or Tesla Motorhome. Why do we confidently state that Tesla Semi is a revolution? Certainly, it's not just about Tesla's production capabilities. What truly excites us are the groundbreaking features of this big rig, and more importantly, the unimaginable benefits it brings.
That we actually have a shortage of truck drivers in America. That's one of the limiting factors on transport. People are human, so they get tired, and sometimes, I have a lot of respect for truck drivers because it's a tough job. But because it's a tough job, there's not that many people that want to do it. There's more people leaving truck driving as a profession than entering it. Well, we're going to have a real logistics problem as time goes by. So autonomy will be very important to meet that need.
This is exactly what Elon Musk emphasized when discussing the importance of the upcoming full self-driving on the Semi. Musk acknowledged that the Tesla Semi would become even more superior once equipped with full self-driving, a feature that could be integrated into the big rig as early as the end of this year, coinciding with a significant ramp-up in Semi production. This is particularly crucial because the Tesla Semi is not just an electric truck. It is the world's first Class 8 truck capable of high-level autonomous operation, ushering in a new era for long-haul transportation. The possibility of a Class 8 truck, the largest, most powerful type of heavy-duty truck used for freight hauling, being equipped with full self-driving, will completely transform the logistics industry. Imagine a vehicle that can drive itself for most of the journey, reducing the burden on drivers, especially on routes spanning hundreds of miles, while drivers will still need to supervise and rest when necessary. Having autonomous driving assistance will help them stay alert, reduce fatigue, and enhance overall safety. The shortage of long-haul truck drivers is a serious issue, mainly due to harsh working conditions, constant driving, exposure to engine noise, and the pressure of meeting delivery deadlines. Over the years, driver fatigue and drowsiness-related accidents have become a major concern, highlighting how challenging and risky this job is. Tesla is fully aware of this reality, which is why they are implementing full self-driving in the Tesla Semi, not just to improve safety, but also to make truck driving a significantly easier and more sustainable profession. When the Tesla Semi enters mass production and integrates full self-driving, drivers will no longer have to stay behind the wheel for the entire journey, an unprecedented feat for a Class 8 truck. On long-haul routes, the Semi can operate autonomously, allowing drivers to rest while still maintaining delivery schedules. This not only improves drivers' physical and mental well-being, but also enables a more efficient and seamless logistics industry. Of course, there will still be situations where driver intervention is necessary, such as navigating complex traffic conditions or parking in tight spaces. However, one of the biggest advantages of the Tesla Semi is its ability to operate continuously with minimal downtime, maximizing freight transportation efficiency. Once businesses realize that electric trucks not only offer significant cost savings, but are also easier to own, simpler to drive, more powerful, and accelerate faster than internal combustion engine trucks, there will be no turning back. It may sound unbelievable, but the Tesla Semi has already proven it. Elon Musk has repeatedly emphasized that the Tesla Semi is not just an electric truck, it's a money machine for the transportation industry. When analyzing the economics, it's easy to see that the Semi far outperforms traditional diesel trucks, delivering massive cost savings for businesses. Back in 2017, when Tesla first unveiled the Semi, Musk stated that its operating cost was around 85 cents per mile compared to $1.51 per mile for a diesel truck. While fuel and electricity prices fluctuate over time, one thing remains constant: the Tesla Semi's superior energy efficiency. It consistently maintains an energy consumption of just 1.6 to 1.7 kilowatt-hours per mile, a figure unmatched by any competitor. If you're wondering whether these numbers hold up in real-world conditions, major customers like PepsiCo, Costco, Walmart, DHL, and Saya have tested their Tesla Semis and confirmed an energy consumption of 1.7 kilowatt-hours per mile, exactly as Tesla claimed. With the average electricity rate in California, 1.7 kilowatt-hours costs about 30 cents per mile. This means that when the Semi travels 6.5 miles, the driver only has to pay around $3.30. Meanwhile, a diesel truck with an average fuel consumption of 1 gallon per 6.5 miles will cost about $3.66 at the current fuel price. This difference may seem small, but when multiplied by the hundreds of thousands of miles that trucks travel each year, the savings become enormous. Beyond fuel costs, one of the biggest advantages of the Tesla Semi is its minimalist yet highly efficient design. No more bulky internal combustion engine, no more complex transmission, and no more hundreds of moving parts prone to failure. Tesla Semi eliminates nearly every factor that requires constant maintenance in diesel trucks. Tesla estimates that the maintenance cost of the Semi is only about 10 cents per mile. If a driver covers 100,000 miles per year, the total maintenance cost over 5 years would be just $50,000. In contrast, a diesel truck has an average maintenance cost of 20 cents per mile, which amounts to $100,000 over 5 years, double the cost of the Tesla Semi. But cost is not the only factor. Diesel trucks are not only more expensive but also require more maintenance time. From engine oil changes and exhaust system maintenance to repairs of numerous complex engine components, each maintenance session not only costs thousands of dollars but also takes the truck off the road, causing major disruptions to the supply chain. With the Tesla Semi, businesses not only save money but also minimize vehicle downtime, optimizing transportation operations. When looking at the bigger picture, the economic benefits of the Tesla Semi go beyond just fuel savings. It is set to revolutionize the long-haul trucking industry. This truck can climb a 10% grade at 60 miles per hour even when fully loaded, an unprecedented achievement for any semi-truck in the world. Meanwhile, traditional diesel trucks carrying heavy loads can typically only maintain speeds of around 30 miles per hour on highways, leading to congestion and significant fuel consumption. If they push beyond that speed, they risk tipping over at any moment. PepsiCo drivers who have experienced the Tesla Semi all affirm that they never want to go back to diesel trucks. The smooth, quiet operation without engine noise makes them feel more comfortable and reduces stress on the job. Many drivers at PepsiCo and other major transportation companies have said they want to stay in their current jobs simply because they have the opportunity to drive the Tesla Semi. This marks a significant shift in the long-haul trucking industry. Elon Musk has confirmed that the Tesla Semi will be distributed globally, ushering in a new era, one that significantly reduces emissions, minimizes noise pollution, and increases operational efficiency in urban areas. However, global expansion still faces certain barriers. For example, in Australia, current truck size regulations have prevented the Tesla Semi from being approved. While efforts are being made to push for legislative changes, this process could take several years. One of the Tesla Semi's greatest advantages is its regenerative braking system. Tesla claims that the truck can recover nearly all its energy when going downhill, optimizing its range. In fact, the amount of regenerated energy is nearly equivalent to the consumption during regular driving. This provides a huge advantage for drivers who are limited to a maximum of 8 hours of driving per day. With its current range, the Tesla Semi fully meets the needs of most transportation companies. Moreover, with the development of next-generation 4680 battery cells, which offer higher energy density, the range of the Tesla Semi will undoubtedly increase in the near future, making diesel trucks a thing of the past. We can think of 600 miles in the Semi's next version. Thanks for watching our video. If you want to explore more exciting information about the Tesla Semi or Tesla EVs, don't forget to hit the like button and share this video. Also, make sure to subscribe to Tesla Car World and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest videos. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Goodbye.